What if I told you that one simple search inside TravelPilot changed our plans completely and led us to one of the most unexpected hidden gems in St Maarten?
I'm taking my chances along with my dream.
Think St. Maarten is just beaches? TravelPilot found Lotterie Farm, jungle pools, ziplining, VIP vibes.
Although we travel to St Maarten so often, we did not know this place existed until TravelPilot suggested it. But today's video is bigger than one destination. We are introducing a brand new segment to our channel, Travel News, where we break down what's happening around the world that could impact your next trip, like airline updates, travel warnings, trending destinations, and insider info, all in one place. This is why smart travel planning matters. And today we're showing you exactly how TravelPilot made this all happen. Hi friends, it's Cheryl, and welcome to Travel News, your weekly check-in on what's happening in the travel world and how it could impact your next trip. I made some travel news notes that I'm going to share with you right now. Things change fast and I don't want you getting caught off guard. So let's talk about what's happening this week in travel. Here are the travel updates you need to know. Let's start with Mexico and what the headlines are not telling you. If you've been seeing alarming posts and wondering, is it safe? Are flights still running? What's going on? You're not alone. Mexico isn't one big yes or no. It's a large country with varying safety levels depending on the state, the city, or even the neighborhood. This week, we've seen genuine disruptions in certain areas, things like roadblocks, travel interruptions, while other destinations are operating normally. So if Mexico is on your list, here's what I do. Simple and smart. First, check the current travel advisory level for the specific state you're going to, not just Mexico as a whole. Second, if you're traveling during a week where there's active disruption in a region, choose hotels or resorts in well-traveled zones. Limit late-night driving and avoid long road trips through unfamiliar areas. Third, have a plan B and flexible timing because disruptions aren't always predictable. This is exactly where TravelPilot helps without making it a whole research project. You can check the most up-to-date safety guidance, compare locations, and pick the best area to stay before you book. Captain Charlie can help you rethink the itinerary fast if conditions change. Mexico can still be an amazing trip. This isn't fear, this is strategy. Second, we're going to talk about Thailand and the visa rules being reviewed. Because Southeast Asia is back on everyone's radar, Thailand's visa-free stay rules have been under review and there's been chatter about whether the visa-free period could be shortened in the future. The important part is this: even when nothing has officially changed yet, it's a reminder that entry rules can shift quickly and you don't want to find out at the airport check-in counter like we did. So if Thailand is on your 2026 travel list, like Phuket, Bangkok, Chiang Mai, any of it, your smartest move is check entry requirements close to booking, check again close to departure, and make sure your passport validity is solid. With TravelPilot, you can check the most up-to-date visa requirements based on your nationality and destination, and keep your travel documents organized inside Trip Vault so you're not digging through screenshots at the worst possible moments. Thailand is still one of the best value and experience destinations out there. But the rule of the week is verify, don't assume. Number 3 on our travel list, the question everyone asks, where do I go and when do I go? This is what people really want, not just news, they want guidance. So I'm going to give you a few go here and go then picks based on what's trending, plus what tends to work best for timing, crowds, and value. If the mountains are calling, there's Big Sky, Montana, a beautiful state. Best time to visit between December and March for snow and ski season. And in the summer, best time from June to September for hiking and summer mountain events. If you want fewer crowds, aim for early June or early September. And if the beach is calling, Fort Walton Beach in the Destin area in Florida is one of our number 1 beach picks. We had an amazing summer there. We spent like 5 weeks and absolutely loved it. This place is trending and honestly, it makes sense. Gorgeous water, family friendly, and it still feels easier than some of the more chaotic beach towns. The best time is spring or fall when the weather is great, but the crowds chill out. Summer is fun, but spring or fall is definitely the sweet spot here. If you're thinking Asia, Okinawa, Japan, this one is huge right now for people who want Japan, but not the Tokyo Sprint. Okinawa is more beach, wellness, and slower pace. The best time to visit is spring and early fall for nicer weather and fewer typhoon worries compared to the summer peak season. And if Europe is on your mind, Sardinia, Italy is trending now with beaches that make you question reality. And the best time to visit this area is late spring and early fall. Usually the move is warm enough for water days without the peak summer price spikes and the crowds. Next up on our list here is Phu Quoc, Vietnam. This is an island escape with beautiful beaches and usually strong value compared to some other island destinations. Best time, dry season months tend to be the safest bet for weather and water activities. We intend to visit Phu Quoc in 2027 because we missed Phu Quoc when we traveled through Vietnam last year and we saw the photos and it's spectacular. So we definitely plan to go back next year and visit this destination. Let's head back on over to Europe. Savoy, France. If you love alpine villages, lakes, mountains, this is a dream area. That sounds like a dream, right? Best time is the winter for snow sports and the summer for hiking and lake days. And if you want a cultural city that feels like a movie, San Miguel de Allende, Mexico is trending now. Best in spring or fall for comfortable walking weather and fewer extremes. But here's the truth. Trending destinations are fun, but trending also means prices can jump fast, which brings me now to the money part. What to do so you don't overpay. Airfare and travel demand are expected to stay strong this year, and pricing is expected to be fairly stable overall, maybe flat or modestly higher depending on route and season. Translation, deals are still out there, but you have to shop smarter. Here's how we do it. We check prices by date range, not by exact dates. We look at shoulder season, those in-between weeks where weather is still great, but prices and crowds are down. And we choose destinations where your dollar stretches farther without sacrificing safety. Hence our trip in 2026 through Asia. Inside TravelPilot, you can search and compare deals, sometimes up to 70% off. Yes, 70% off depending on the destination and the timing, especially on hotels and packages. But here's what matters. You're not just hunting discounts. You're matching the deal to the right location, the right neighborhood, and the right time of year. because a cheap hotel in the wrong area is not a deal. It's a stress coupon. Here are some of the safest places to stay and how to think about it without becoming overwhelmed, because safety is personal and it's also situational. A few simple rules that work almost everywhere. Stay in well-traveled, well-reviewed areas, especially if it's your first time somewhere. If a destination has mixed safety levels, don't try to be a hero with a random neighborhood adventure at midnight. Plan your transport, how you're getting from the airport to your hotel, from the hotel to activities, and back again. Inside TravelPilot, you can compare areas to stay, see what's best for your trip style, and line it up with the best time of year, the weather, the crowds, pricing, so your trip feels smooth from day one. Here's a quick cheat sheet for where to go next. Before we transition into today's adventure, here's a few quick picks. Want best value and experience? Thailand and Vietnam are strong, but just check your entry rules before you go. Want mountain reset? Big sky in Montana? Snow in the winter, hiking in the summer. Want beach without the chaos? We highly recommend Fort Walton Beach in Destin, spring or fall. Want Europe but not crushed by the crowds? Sardinia in late spring or early fall, or Savoy for alpine escapes. Want culture and charm? San Miguel de Allende in Mexico is best in spring or fall. And if you comment where you're thinking of going, like the beach, the mountains, Europe, Asia, if you're going on a family trip, a couple trip, we can point you in the right direction to get the most for your money. That's what's happening in travel right now and why planning ahead matters more than ever. We use TravelPilot to stay organized, informed, and ready for anything. Because my honey before TravelPilot, he used to spend 10 times the time that he does now planning our trips, booking flights, and now he has everything inside, organized inside TravelPilot, and has just cut down on our travel planning. So we are here to help you with your travel planning by using TravelPilot. And speaking of smart travel planning, let's get into today's adventure. Here's what we found. Like a little shuttle truck to take you up the hill or somewhere. Welcome to Lotterie Farms. This is some type of nature area over on the French side. We're going to check it out today. Is this a restaurant here? Oh, I love this car. How cute is that? How cool this is. There's little like waterfalls, man-made waterfalls cascading down into smaller pools, then they flow right down into the bigger pool. I don't know how many cabanas they have, but there's a lot scattered all through the trees. pretty nature place. He's so camouflaged you can barely see him in between the colors. It looks like they're adding in some more cabanas. The higher up the hill you go, there's like some private signs. I guess it costs more to rent the bigger ones up at the top. So cool. I believe it's only like 20 euros a person to come into the park and use the pool, but you have to get a lounge chair at the pool. To rent a cabana is $220 for the day, at least for the one that we got was $220. I guess there's probably different prices because up at the top the cabanas are bigger. But we do have a server who's checking on to us all the time. We'll service our meals right into our cabana. We don't have to worry about the sun all day. So the earlier you come, the better. The earliest you can rent a cabana is at 10 a.m. and the park closes at 5. So when you're paying, we try to be here just after 10 to maximize our day and get the most of our money from the cabana. But this is a super cool spot, very different. No beach, but very nice, very pretty nature and lots of nice pools. Turn you around. I can't use the music down there, that's why I ventured out from the main area, but I'm going to show you the pool. What I didn't mention is that there's a bottle of champagne included into our cabana fee, but we decided 10 o'clock in the morning was too early for champagne.
Yes, and there's a good thing. All right, guys. Chicken wings. Where's the club sandwich?
Right over here.
Oh, good timing. Bacon cheeseburger.
This is a feast with a view.
I got you a lemonade.
And that's a wrap for our time at Lotterie Farms. This is a peaceful jungle escape tucked right in the heart of St Maarten. Whether you come up here for the hiking, the pool, or just a moment to unplug, this place is pure island magic. Thank you guys for exploring with us. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and we will see you on the next adventure. This is exactly where TravelPilot helps without making... Wait. I lost my spot there. And now for the money part.
You get nervous when you talk about the money part.
Check entry requirements close to booking. Check again close to departure, and make sure your passport validity is solid. Did you get that? Okay, let me do that whole little segment again.